A New York kid from a middle-class family became a floor trader at the New York Stock Exchange. He was 20 years old, no Ivy League degree, no Wall Street connections, and yet by age 35, he was named the #1 trader in the nation by Barron's. He's managed money for some of the biggest investment banks in America and made a nice fortune. Now, some 40 years later, he's sharing his wisdom from Wall Street with Main Street investors. But he's not just about investing. He also has strong feelings about capitalism, free markets, and the direction of this country. I know you're going to want to hear from him. This is an alpha investor, and he's in the economic war room. Welcome, Charles Mizrahi.
Thanks so much for having me, Kevin.
Hey, Charles, let's start with your story. How did you get from inexperienced kid to the top of Wall Street?
Desire. Failure wasn't an option. I grew up in a very middle-class neighborhood. We had taxi cab drivers on the block, and my father was away housework. A friend across the street, his father was a teacher in school, and I always knew that I wanted to be on Wall Street. I saw that's where the money was. It was only 40 minutes from my house, but it could have been on the other side of the moon. I had no contacts. I did have one contact. One of my uncles was a postman, and he moonlighted as a waiter in the New York Stock Exchange dining room, and I couldn't even get a job there.
Wow, so, that's your contact. Hey, you must love American capitalism and free market economics.
Who doesn't?
Well, I know a number of people who don't, but they're not good people as far as I can tell.
Yeah, if capitalism has brought more people out of poverty than any other economic system, and number two, it's the only one that works and gives incentive to the individual to perform and to perform for their customer, and more importantly, it gives back the most to society. It rises all boats.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's the best system. In fact, I've studied economics. That was my major in college. And when you see 4% of the world's population, the American population, producing about a quarter of the world's economic output, you know there's something special going on there. And it's been great for America, lifting people out of poverty, and it's been great for you and for all your investors too, right?
Well, yeah, the stock market is in my opinion, it's the greatest wealth creator that this country has. Anybody can own a share, own a partnership with some of the greatest businesses in the world, run by excellent managers, all by buying one share. Every morning you wake up, you have the opportunity to do that over 6,000 or so stocks, and there are a whole bunch of other stocks in the over-the-counter market. So you could be partners with these people, with these companies, with these businesses, and continue to grow with them by being just a passive investor. So I challenge anyone to find me a better system.
No, it's a great system, and it does give opportunity to everyone, which is, the cornerstone of what America should be about.